What's going on, guys? It's TheDoctorBlu. Before we get started, think about pressing that like button. It helps out a small channel like mine. And if you want to optimize that combo a bit further, hit subscribe as well. Gogeta Blue, the ultimate warrior, the fusion between Son Goku and Prince Vegeta, yet greater than the sum of their parts. He's just launched in Dragon Ball FighterZ, and initially he appears to be incredibly gifted in most aspects of the game. Solid neutral, devastating speed, and an impressive combo structure, he has all the makings of a top-tier character. Already people are discovering solo touch of deaths and insane sparking routes, but we're here to talk about his beam corner loops. They seem to be the most defining feature of the character, as this loop is used in many variations across his most damaging combo strings. We're going to break down how to get 3 consecutive loops, not because 3 is the most damaging route, but because it pushes the limits of this character's capabilities, and will help you build the necessary muscle memory to string these anywhere within the route you're trying to create. So, let's check out these loops. I am really feeling this character. So for those of you new here, let's break down this breakdown. We're going to separate this video into 2 separate parts. First, let's break down the theory behind the rhythm. I call this Classwork. If you can't read music, this is for you. If you need a refresher, follow along. We're going to see where each individual input is and how we can best utilize what we're looking at to achieve what our hands want to do. Second part, of course, is going to be the play along. You can't do much with theory unless you put it into practice. So later on in the video, I'm going to slow this down for you. We're going to break it into 25% of the combo speed, 50% of the combo speed, and finally 100% of the combo speed. Don't treat this like a tutorial, treat this more of a guide. This is meant to be rewound, replayed, and retried until you've built up the necessary skill to get it done. So part 1, the Classwork. Check out your screen. What you're seeing is something brand new to the Combos Explained channel. We have an odd time signature. What is that? Well, it's in 3/4, so there's 3 quarter notes per line. Check out the numbers, right? But in between those numbers, we call those 16th notes, splitting up each quarter note into 4 separate partials. So that's the music. That's all you gotta worry about. But let's actually focus on the combo inputs. Specifically, Gogeta does not have Ki Blast. If you press special, you're going to get a full-on beam, a beam like base Goku's, one hit but with incredible stun time. When you're in sparking, you're going to be able to jump cancel this, and that's where the air heavy comes in. That also has an incredible amount of stun, allowing you to instant air dash over with his medium kicks. That'll bring your character right back down to the ground where you can continue this loop with a standing heavy. Word of warning, because Gogeta has so many beam options, it makes this loop super tricky. You've got to be relaxed, because if you rush the jumping heavy after the beam, you won't have the necessary height to instant air dash after the heavy, and your air dash medium will actually option select into an additional Kamehameha, which is definitely not what you want. In fact, here's what it looks like. So if you find that happening in your practice, I advise you to stay calm, be steady, put the appropriate amount of space in between your standing special and your jumping heavy, and you should be able to get a clean air medium, instant air dash that brings your opponent back to the ground for your standing heavy, and that's how the loops are done. And for the best results, be sure to count out loud. You're going to want to be able to say every single subdivision while also playing the inputs they fall on. The results are going to be exponential, and if you're not sure how to do it, it's your first time, no worries. I'll count along to 50% of the tempo. Try to count along with me. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a. Do this as you go, and your muscle memory is going to develop much quicker. So, you've got the music theory. You're good to go. Grab your controller, play along with the inputs. Gogeta's going to be up on screen, and we'll take it slow and build all the way through. Let's get into it. Congratulations, you hit the gym, you put in the work, and now you can go to the playground. So when you're labbing this character on your own, I put down in the description below a PNG file of the music notation as well as the beats per minute that you're hearing. The metronome is going to be down there as well. So, a little thought on Gogeta. This is going to launch on day 2 or 3. This character is absolutely brand new. So what's the point of doing 3 of these loops? Well, honestly, there's going to be more tech discovered every single day, but if you want my opinion, nah man, I would just do 2. You can get some incredible combos in Sparking with just 2 loops. I've seen some great touch of deaths. I've seen some like 98% damaging combos with this, but regardless, you've now built up the muscle memory that you're gonna need to pull off the more impressive stuff with this character. And just to show you what I'm talking about, here's a touch of death with only 1 loop, using almost every aspect of Gogeta's toolbox that I think you're gonna enjoy. So it's too early to tell where Gogeta is going to go on a tier list, but maybe I can give you some pointers on where to put him on your team. You see, I think he is a perfect mid character. He has all the tools to be a great point character as well, but I think people are already sleeping on his assist. It causes a wall bounce, it has crazy fast startup, it lets some characters get a full screen extension. Yeah, this character is going to be a problem online. So, mid, maybe anchor, point, honestly, he can do it all. It's only like day 2 or 3. So, did you enjoy this Combos Explained? I enjoyed making it. I've enjoyed getting the character early, breaking him down in the lab, and really just diving into what makes him such a special and unique addition to the roster. Gogeta doesn't play like anybody else, and honestly, Arxis has done that with the past few characters they've released. You gotta think of Jiren, Videl, GT Goku, Janemba, and now Gogeta? Dude, they all play completely different and it's keeping the game fresh and alive. So I hope you have enjoyed what you have seen from the community. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring this thing to an end. If you enjoyed this, like, share, and subscribe for more content. As always, I have been the Dr. Blue. You're incredible. Gogeta is the man. And I'll see you guys in the next video.